In the final analysis, the universities must serve as the nursery of leadership through the youth and as the conscience of the nation if the holistic and sustainable development of the nation is to be achieved. Your Majesty, our Chancellor, you deserve a very special welcome and felicitations from all of us. It is on record that from your installation as the Chancellor till date, you have always honored this institution with your uncommon and unparalleled royal dignity. Under your patronage, we all in the Council and Management of the University have continued to draw inspiration from your leadership and your encouragement. Let me, at this juncture, pay special tribute to our and members of the governing councils that have superintended over the affairs of the university from inception. Equally, we must pay a debt of gratitude to the 3 vice-chancellors and 1 acting vice-chancellor who served this university before the incumbent vice-chancellor. These distinguished leaders, no doubt, brought their experience and expertise to bear in steering the university in the direction of growth of the institution, always guided by the prevailing circumstances. The present Governing Council is determined, with the current Vice-Chancellor, to define a new path of sustainable growth anchored on quality research and teaching that will raise this university to new heights as a significant center of learning and the furtherance of national development. At this point, our revered visitor and our respected Chancellor, let me draw attention to the extensive infrastructural development going on in the university despite the relatively meager resources made available from the national purse. This has been achieved through prudent management of the limited resources available. In this, we must appreciate our Vice-Chancellor and his management team, who have ensured improvement in the available internal generated resources, and also that the university successfully accessed much of its finances and project allotments from TED Fund. For this, we commend him and his team. We are also grateful to our partners in the many linkages with reputable universities and international agencies that the university has developed over the years. We are grateful to them all. One major factor underlining the tremendous progress being recorded by the university in recent times, which in itself is an important achievement on the part of the management, the staff and students, is the enduring peaceful atmosphere that dominates this community. Since the present Governing Council came on board, we have not received any reports of internal strife or any social upheaval except the recent federal government ASU national face-off, which of course was external. Internally, we enjoy the peace of matured individuals and matured teachers and students. It is particularly gratifying that there are no manifestations of cultism within our institution. With the committed approval and support of staff and students, the management has been handling all known cases of misconduct, especially examination malpractices, and any other unethical conduct of staff with deserving dispatch and due diligence in accordance with the statutes and extant regulations. Appropriate sanctions, where needed, have also been visited on culprits in order to maintain sanity and a due decorum and discipline in the system. The graduates in whose honor we have gathered today deserve our congratulations. The accolade we are awarding you today proclaim you as having been found worthy in character and learning to hold the degrees and diplomas of this university. We must note that character precedes learning. You, their parents and guardians, friends and well-wishers, deserve no less commendation for the immeasurable sacrifices and love and support for them. It is important, however, to remind our graduates that they are ambassadors in the wider world, which is now a global village. Their competition is no longer with their compatriots from other Nigerian universities, but also with their age mates in Europe, in America, in China, in Japan, and all the other emerging economies of the world. That is why I enjoin you all to be the best that you can be at all times. You should aim not only to be entrepreneurs, creators of wealth and employment, but also to serve as role models and leaders of your communities and professions. This is why the Governing Council is encouraging our professors to reorientate and enrich the content of education beyond mere book knowledge. Without the orderly conduct of students and the commitment and duty on the part of staff, we certainly would not have gathered to celebrate the successes that summoned us here. I sincerely commend and congratulate all of you. As we acknowledge the commendable strides of the university is making in the delivery of its mandate of teaching, research, and community service, we cannot neglect the fact that the challenges have remained diverse and daunting. Many areas of need are making strident and compelling demands for immediate attention. As the student population continues to grow in response to the increasing demand for trained human capacity with new skills and new expertise, so is our need for more classrooms, more lecture theaters, more laboratories with modern equipment, improved and digital library facilities, other ICT facilities, student hostels, etc., etc., etc. In view of the fact that these areas of need and lots more deserve considerable financial intervention, may I join our revered and respected Chancellor to most passionately appeal to the visitor, His Excellency President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, to treat us with fairness and commensurate magnanimity by approving a take-up grant in favor of this university. We are the only university among our peers that did not enjoy this favor. Indeed, we are the only University of Agriculture that is yet to receive any take-up grant 22 years after establishment in 1992. Our record of prudence and judicious management of resources deserve, Your Excellency, some recognition and reward. Let me make one more request. Our sister in the North Central Zone has been financially empowered to develop a new medical school. We believe, sir, that the good citizens of Abia State will appreciate a similar gesture from our federal government. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, great Umudites, as I conclude this address, I must place on record my confidence that this institution is endowed with exceptional people whose God-given qualities can be exploited for the benefit of our nation and her citizens. This university possesses the potential to blossom into one of Africa's best citadels of learning. May I therefore invite the government and our immediate community to be our partners in this new journey into excellence and relevance. Let me affirm that the Governing Council and management of this university are committed to the development of a world-class university in Umudike. However, we need greater cooperation and understanding with our host communities and the state government to end the unacceptable and unwholesome practice of encroachment on the land earmarked for the development of the university. Indeed, let me remind us and restate that it is the extant policy of the federal government that states that are unwilling to make land generously available for development could lose the designated institution through relocation to more cooperative communities. While I can assure the people of Abia that this will not happen under our watch, it is important to state that we could do with greater cooperation and better understanding from our host community and the state government. Despite these problems, I remain confident that by sustaining the legacies of forthrightness and hard work, we shall develop progressive paradigms and models to transform